You don't need a signed confession to know something's changed. You don't need a flashing neon sign to feel the shift that's been building under your skin for weeks now. It's in the way she laughs at something on her phone and hides the screen when you walk by. It's in the way her body stiffens when you reach for her hand, like her mind is a million miles away and you're just a shadow standing next to her. You tell yourself it's nothing, that you're overreacting, that if you just stay patient, things will go back to the way they used to be. But that knot in your chest keeps tightening, doesn't it? Late at night, when the world goes quiet and the distractions fall away, that feeling grows louder. You lie there staring at the ceiling, replaying conversations in your head, tracing the cracks you never noticed before. You remember the way she used to look at you, like you were the only man on the planet. And now her eyes flicker right past you, like she's already somewhere else. You tell yourself not to panic, not to make assumptions. Stay with me here, because that fear you're pushing down, it's not paranoia. It's your soul warning you that something is slipping through your hands. You start noticing the details. The extra time getting ready before she leaves the house. The vague answers when you ask where she's been. The sudden new passwords. The urgent need for privacy. The tiny inconsistencies in her stories that don't seem like much alone, but when you stack them together, they build a wall too tall to climb over. And every time you catch yourself wondering if you should say something, your stomach drops, because deep down, you already know what's happening. Feel this with me for a moment. The weight of knowing but not wanting to know. You remember the early days, don't you? The way she leaned into you when she laughed. The way her hands found yours without thinking. The excitement in her voice just to tell you about her day. Those moments weren't mistakes. They were real. But the truth is, people don't stay in love because they once were. Love lives or dies in the little choices we make every day. And lately, the choices she's been making, they don't include you. Right now, your mind is trying to fight it. It's scrambling for excuses, trying to hold on to any thread of hope. Maybe she's just stressed. Maybe it's work. Maybe it's just a phase. And maybe, just maybe, if you pretend hard enough, you won't have to feel the crash that's coming. Right now, remember why you're here. You're not here for excuses. You're here for the truth. You're not crazy for feeling the distance. You're not weak for noticing the way her energy has shifted. You are awake. You are alive. And the pain you're feeling isn't because you're broken. It's because you're standing in front of a door you don't want to open, knowing that on the other side, everything changes. And here's the hardest part. She may never tell you. She may never sit you down and admit it. She might keep smiling, keep saying, "I love you," keep playing the part because it's easier than facing the guilt. But your body will know. Your heart will scream. Every touch will feel colder. Every kiss will feel rehearsed. You'll see it in the way she avoids eye contact, in the excuses that pile up, in the gut feeling you can't shake no matter how many times you tell yourself to just let it go. You have a choice now. You can keep ignoring it, burying it under distractions and shallow conversations, pretending you're imagining things. Or you can face it head on. You can reclaim your self-respect, your sanity, your future. Feel this with me. The strength it takes to stop begging for crumbs of attention from someone who already gave your seat away to someone else. If you ask her, she might lie. If you confront her, she might cry, might spin a web of words to trap you in doubt. That's what betrayal looks like. It isn't always a villain twirling a mustache. Sometimes it's the person you love most, smiling while they slowly erase you from their heart. But facing the truth isn't about punishing her. It's about saving you. It's about stepping into the man you were meant to be. A man who doesn't beg for loyalty. A man who doesn't chase someone who chose to walk away. It's about learning to trust yourself again. To trust that inner voice that spoke up long before your heart was ready to hear it. There's power in the moment you stop running. There's freedom in the moment you stop explaining away the things you know deep down are real. Every time you pretend not to notice, you shrink. Every time you excuse the disrespect, you lose a little more of yourself. But every time you choose to stand in the truth, no matter how much it hurts, you reclaim a part of your soul they can never take from you again. You weren't made to chase shadows. You weren't made to second guess your worth based on someone else's confusion. You were made for something stronger, something more honest, something that doesn't require you to shrink yourself just to be tolerated. And no matter how much history you share, no matter how many memories you built together, betrayal cuts through it all like a blade. It changes the air between you. It stains every smile. It haunts every silence. Feel this truth, because denying it only chains you longer to a version of her that no longer exists. You can't heal what you refuse to name. You can't move forward if you're still living in the fantasy of who she used to be. Healing starts the moment you stop begging reality to look prettier. Healing starts the moment you breathe deep, stand tall, and say, I deserve better than this. Right now, remember why you pressed play on this video. It wasn't for easy answers. It was for strength. Maybe you loved her more than you ever thought you could love anyone. Maybe you saw a future together. A home, a family, a life built on laughter and loyalty. Maybe that's the hardest part. Realizing that while you were busy planning forever, she was busy hiding pieces of herself from you. And it hurts like hell. It burns through your chest. It empties your gut. It leaves you questioning everything about yourself. But understand this. Her betrayal is not your reflection. Her choices are not your failure. Her lies are not a measure of your worth as a man. They're only a reflection of her character, not yours. And if you're still listening right now, stay with me. Because that means there's a part of you that refuses to die quietly. There's a part of you that knows you deserve to love and be loved without having to play detective, without having to shrink yourself to fit into someone else's broken promises. The pain you're feeling is not the end of your story. It's the cracking open. It's the clearing out of everything fake, everything small, everything that never deserved your loyalty in the first place. It's the beginning of the man you are becoming, the man who knows his value so deeply, he never has to question it again. So take the weight off your chest. Let the lies fall from your shoulders. Let the doubts drain out of your body. Feel your feet planted firm on the ground. Feel your heart start to beat with a little more strength. Feel your vision clearing as you step out of her shadow and back into your own light. You're not losing love. You're losing a lie. And what you gain in return is something no one can ever steal from you again. Self-respect, clarity, power. You are not broken. You are not alone. And you are not done. You are just getting started. If this message lit something inside you, if it sparked even the smallest fire you thought you'd lost, then don't let it fade. Breathe into it. Grow it. Let it carry you forward, out of the wreckage of her betrayal and into the life you were always meant to live. You're here for a reason. You're hearing these words right now because a stronger version of you has been waiting for this exact moment to wake up. Don't waste it. If you felt this truth today, if something inside you shifted, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more real talk that never sugarcoats it, and answer this in the comments. When was the moment you realized your worth was bigger than someone else's lies? I'll be right there, reading every word you share.